Spotify will let music artists record at its state-of-the-art recording facilities for free. And you don't have to be signed to a major or be Nicki Minaj or Drake to record there. As a matter of fact, the facility is for you, the independent artist. Stick around and I'll show you step by step how to book your session there so that you can record your next song, EP, or album at Spotify Studios. All right, let's get into it. This is what Spotify for Artists looks like. And if you've ever pitched to a playlist, this is where you've gone, and this is the home screen. And how to get there, you'll get there by artist.spotify.com/home. You can go to your dashboard here, and inside of your dashboard, Spotify gives you quite a few things, and this is where most people go when they look for their Wrapped. But if you scroll past your Wrapped, there is this article that says your new home for all things songwriting and production on Spotify, and explore tools to promote written works, develop your craft, and supercharge your career. And if you click there, it says learn more. And we're going to wait on it to load. And for people who make music happen, if you push that button that says get creative or scroll down, you'll see this thing and it says mix it up in our songwriting studio. So whether you're ready to lay down tracks, pen lyrics, or just looking for a place to get creative, Spotify for Artists has your back with free studio time for songwriting and production sessions. At these 3 locations is where you can go in and yourself create your work of art. They're free to use and they include an on-site engineer, which is a super duper duper bonus. Like there should be coins going all over the place because this is a huge, huge bonus. And for you independent artists that have just started making music, or if you've been making music for a while and never had an engineer mix or master your music, you should be doing that. But you will hear the night and day difference between what it sounds like when your music has been mixed and mastered. It makes the world of difference. But we're going to book a session here. And here it talks more about the songwriting studios and make a request at your preferred location. And there's London and there's the LA picture and Nashville. If you want to book Nashville, I'm going to request LA because I'm going to be in LA next month, actually a month from tomorrow. I'm going to be in LA, but I do A&R repping and A&R scouting for a distribution company. I'm what we call the distribution launch pad, where like an internship, but more of a hands-on internship. Part of what I do as with the marketing and A&R at the launch pad with Greater Than, I'll be in LA on January 21st for Spin by Greater Than pre-South by Southwest event. So stay tuned to my socials for that stuff because I'll be talking all about that for the next month. But while I'm down there, I might as well go record a podcast. I'm going to go back down there. I was down there in LA in May for a Spotify Studios tour, and that is actually one of my top stream podcasts is my visit to Spotify Studios. But I went down there in May, got some great gems from the team down there and implemented those into my podcast. And now I'm going back in January to LA. And while I'm there, I'd like to record my podcast at the studio. So I'm going to put in a request live to do that. On this page, it talks about the studio. It is gorgeous. Let's see if it'll show more pictures. I was there and I got to see this cool stuff at the studios. But there's some frequently asked questions here. It says, what are the hours? The hours are 10 to 6. They're 8-hour sessions, which is amazing. So think about your local studio. If you're paying $50 an hour or $25 an hour for an 8-hour session, that is going to add up to more than free. At $25 an hour, an 8-hour session is $200. And at $50 an hour, an 8-hour session is $400. Spotify is giving that to you. Can I smoke in the studio? Smoking and alcohol consumption are not permitted. How many people can I invite to the studio? The studio allows 4 guests or collaborators total. Anything above that must be cleared, and names are required in advance. What equipment does the studio have? It has this dope equipment that I cannot wait to get my hands on and speak into. For instance, there's two Shure headphones. There's so many things there. But if you're an engineer or you know anything about audio equipment, you're probably geeking out too. Way more than me because I don't know that much. There's street parking there. I did park there. I had no problems parking right across the street. And will Spotify support extra equipment rental? No, Spotify will not cover the cost of additional equipment rentals, and you don't need to bring anything to Spotify Studios. You don't have to bring stuff with you because they, as you saw in the equipment here, they have that pretty much covered for you. And it has Ableton. Did I see Ableton there? Yep. It has both Ableton and Pro Tools as well. Okay, so let's go back up and request a booking. And it says select a package. Use this booking request form to request studio time at Spotify Studio Songwriting Studios in LA. And we're going to select that package there. And like I said, I'll be there January 21st. So January 22nd, I'm going to book a session. And do I need an engineer? Oh, yes, I do. For your session, please select this option. And you're going to go from 10 o'clock to 5:30 because that is 7.5 hours there. And the songwriting room there. Tell us about your project and requirements. And I'm going to type in about my project. I have a podcast. Then I'm going to hit request session there. All right. At Notable Los Angeles, you'll be contacted shortly. And you all saw that. But that's it. We put in our request. We'll see what they say. But what do you think? That was pretty easy, right? Not that much of a hassle. All you have to do is put a couple of links in there. You got to know your Instagram profile or your TikTok profile. Not that hard, but do go book a session and let me know what you think and what happens. I mean, go film it, make some content. That's content for your audience. But I'm sure it can't hurt to go down there or go to, if you're near one or if you're going to be in the area, to go film or, I mean, to go record at Spotify Studios and let me know. Send me the music or podcast or whatever song that you create at the studios. I'd love to hear it. In the meantime, we're relaunching January 1st with the new Level Up with TT. I'm so excited after going through so many things. It seems like we're on the actual way up, which is life. Once again, I'm TT the manager. Stay tuned for more episodes of Level Up with TT and go back and listen to former episodes of Level Up Your Digital Marketing with TT. I am TT the manager. Peace.